Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Ana, and welcome back to the latest news update from Spain and Benidorm Town, the first one of 2023. We are on Levante Beach today and there's a lot of people. Just look at this. The amount of people is truly incredible, and right behind us there are a lot of teams that are doing some kind of workouts. You can see them right there at the end. They're just running back and forth, and some teams are right there on the entrance. So really busy. Benidorm is really busy today. Let's sit down and talk about what is going on in Spain and everything you should know if you're coming to Spain shortly for holidays. Today we'll be talking as usual about the situation here in Spain and Benidorm's town, what is going on with Benidorm bars, restaurants, hotels in general, and how we welcome the first day of 2023. Then as well as what's going to be happening starting from now on, because all the main fiestas and holidays kind of seem to pass already. So what next before the new summer season will kick in, because there is still one major celebration that is waiting for us shortly. And the last news will be about the cleaning service in Benidorm, what finally has happened, and if this year hopefully Benidorm will be cleaner than it was last year during the high season. And we'll top up with the weather forecast for the next upcoming weeks. First of all, let's talk about the situation here in Spain. The beginning of the year has started really with a positive note. On the New Year's Eve, a lot of people have gathered here on the Levante Beach to welcome the New Year 2023. There was a huge concert. The firework was just amazing. We filmed it obviously for you guys. So if you still did not see that video, I'm gonna leave it linked here down below in the comment section. This was really positive day for all of us. The 1st of January was also incredible. A lot of people went to the streets. They were enjoying lovely sunny weather, walking down the Old Town. It was just amazing and gorgeous beginning of 2023. A lot of Benidorm bars and restaurants also had quite good days because they were extremely busy and full, especially their terraces. Hotels also had around 80-90% of occupancy, so everything has started really with a positive vibe. Touristic apartments were basically full. You could barely find any kind of affordable short-term rental here in Benidorm, and if you could, the price was not affordable at all. So everything is great. There's still a lot of people coming. The beginning of January is coming and kicking really hard. Let's see what's going to be happening further on and what is waiting for us starting from now. When we've had our November fiestas, we had the fancy dress party, we've had the celebration of the town of Benidorm, we've had Christmas here, we had Christmas markets, ice skating rink, different kind of fairs, music going on, New Year as well. The last celebration that is waiting for us right now in January is the Three Kings Day. This is something that a lot of Spanish families celebrate. And this is one of the most important celebrations for them, even more than Christmas actually is. So on 5th of January, this is when the majority of different cities, towns and villages do celebrate the Three Kings Day and do it with a big parade. Sometimes it's smaller, sometimes it's bigger, depending on how big the town and the city actually is and how many people live there. The biggest obviously will be in Alicante and here in Benidorm town. At 6 p.m. on 5th of January, which is this Thursday, by the way, so just in a couple of days, there's going to be a huge colorful parade with confettis once again, with a lot of different candies being thrown. So this time I am going to be putting my hat on because last time we did get a couple of marks here in front of our heads due to these caramels and candies being thrown basically to us with quite a big force, I must say. So this time we're going to be prepared. There's going to be a lot of loud music, a lot of colorful cars and figures out there, different costumes as well, new ones this year hopefully, and a lot of music to accompany it. Basically it will start at the Dove Park, which is Parque de Elche. And this colorful parade will be going throughout all the entire Benidorm town, Benidorm city center, and will finish up at this giant zebra pass where basically all the main parades are, and at the La Guera Park, which is where the municipal hall is situated, right near the Bristol Hotel. I'm gonna be trying to put you here a map, just to show you where exactly the parade will be going, so that if you will be here in Benidorm, you could visit it and enjoy the last winter celebration in Benidorm town. Obviously, it's free of charge. If you want to get a chair to sit down, you can get it, but you need to pay like between 5 and 8 euros, depending on which area it is. There are some men which are basically have like specific costumes, and they're walking around and taking payment with cash for the chairs if you want to grab one. But usually people are just standing and enjoying, dancing with the music and having some fun. So it's not necessary to purchase a chair, like a assigned seat for you guys, if you don't want to do so. This is going to be the last celebration, and afterwards there's going to be 2 months basically of calm and quiet holidays in Benidorm. All the Christmas decorations will be gone. A lot of people will be gone as well. It doesn't mean that Benidorm will be empty. It's going to be a calm and quiet amount of time for tourism, quieter tourism, and just to relax before the new summer season 2023 will kick in with force, and before the spring will actually start. And today's last news comes from our lovely and favorite Benidorm town, and it's about the importance of cleaning service on the street. Last year, 2022, Benidorm had quite a big issue with cleaning service on the streets. All the public areas, all the most visited touristic streets were really dirty during summer season and peak season here in town. You were able to see in my videos that there are a lot of bags everywhere around. All the garbage places, they're like litter boxes, were really full. And whenever we went to town, it kind of seemed to be that there's simply not enough workers and not enough machinery. They were not working the amount of hours they should be working, because we couldn't explain how dirty some of the streets, not all of them obviously, but how dirty some of the streets actually were. So this year, the same company that was here last year got renewed its contract simply because there's a lack of time to find a new one. And they've had to renew a contract for some companies, so this was the only one available. This is not all. This same company that was really deficient last year, that could not cope with the amount of work that they had with the service that they needed to be providing, apart from renewing its contract, they've received more money this year from the municipal hall. They received around 3.2 million euros more than last year, which in total is like 13-14 million euros for 1 year of service. I know Benidorm is big, but like this amount of money is just crazy amount of money, especially for a company that's so deficient and not good at what they're doing. So why Benidorm's municipal hall has paid so much more money for it if this company is so bad? First of all, because it was their only alternative as a company. They did not have choice on which company to take. Second of all, because with this extra amount of money, they are asking for more technical support in town, for more vehicles, more people working on the streets. So hopefully this will solve the issue with dirty streets full of garbage on the high season in Benidorm. Especially they asked it for the Easter week, which is really busy here in Spain and in Benidorm town as well. And for summer season, they're asking extra workers so that this year we would not have the same issue as last year, and tourists would not be walking around town seeing full bags on the streets, seeing empty bottles, seeing empty food packages, or simply even furniture, just basic like sofas, old mattresses just lying on the street right there saying hi to the tourists. You know, this is not a good image that Benidorm should be giving. So this year, Benidorm is really trying its best to give this quality sense that they are trying so bad to achieve each year more and more. They've provided already really nice hotels. A lot of them have been refurbished. A lot of them went from 2-3 stars to 3-star superior, or 4 star superior hotels. So they ended up in a higher category. They're fully renewed. You know, there's a lot of nice things going on right here. They're changing a lot of streets. They're doing it more environmentally friendly with less emissions. For example, they're closing all the city center, Levante Beach and Poniente Beach for cars that emit any kind of emissions, basically providing only electric or hybrid cars to be allowed in there, as well as electric public transport and, for example, bicycles or mobility scooters, something that is not run by gas or diesel, So they're doing all that they can, and this garbage issue is the only thing that they need to solve right now ASAP, because it was simply not giving the best image to Benidorm. Benidorm is not like this. Benidorm was clean and tidy for a really, really long time. So let's hope this year they will cope with it, they will deal with this issue, and it's going to be really nice to have a lovely walk on this amazing sunshine here in Benidorm town without seeing basically a lot of garbage. And now let's talk about the weather. What is waiting for all those of you who will be coming shortly to Benidorm or Spain in general for your holidays. By the way, you can see right there in front there are big groups of different, I suppose, they're football teams that are coming to Benidorm to train and are just doing their exercises here at the beach, which is totally amazing. The weather is gorgeous here in Spain, although in some north parts of Spain you might see some rain or clouds, but here it's not gonna be the case. Some minor clouds, yes, but nothing major. The sun will be shining throughout the whole entire week up until Sunday. So if you're coming the next couple of days, you're really lucky. The following week it's going to be sunny as well. Some of the days clouds might come here, but it should not be raining. So the year is definitely starting with the correct foot and is giving us a lot of positivity, vitamin D, and a lot of sunshine and things to explore with this amazing, truly amazing weather. The temperatures will be also really nice, taking into consideration it's January already here, but it feels like it's spring or early autumn. On the sunshine, you can easily wear a t-shirt because the sun is shining quite a lot. Today it's going to be around 19 to 20 degrees, and like this the temperatures will maintain the whole entire week, to be honest with you. And the second half, so the second 7 days more, temperatures will be slightly lower, around plus 17, plus 18 degrees, but still comparing with northern countries, that is just ideal temperature. What can be better than sunshine, 11